This is Thomas Lloyd, Cathedral Canon for Music and the Arts. In one of his online artistic statements, Jerry DiFalco said, "I endeavor to establish links between the metaphysical and physical worlds, between the realms of dream and reality, between the natural and the fabricated. In a sense, I believe that art unveils everything that we mask behind our assumptions and biases, or rather those realms we neglect or refuse to perceive." This video is a brief introduction to the current art exhibition at the Philadelphia Episcopal Cathedral, Jerry DiFalco, Retrospective. Jerry was a longtime member of a close-knit family of cathedral artists within our congregation. When the life of an artist as prolific as Jerry comes to an end after more than 5 decades of prodigious creativity, how do you begin to assess the depth and breadth of his work? To begin with, so much of Jerry's art is already out in the world, beyond our capacity to retrieve. It is spread around museums in 22 states from Maine to California, and 15 countries from Argentina to France, China to Lebanon, Cuba to the Arab Emirates. And yet, when cathedral artist Blaise Tobia, Virginia Maximowitz, and I visited the apartment he shared with his life partner Ron Funk last summer, we were truly stunned by the abundance of paintings, prints, and mixed media work of high quality and in a remarkable range of styles. More than anything, we were astounded at how Jerry could create in such a divergent spectrum of styles and materials while still maintaining an unmistakable individual voice. We hope these works too will now find new homes outside of Ron's back closet, for the benefit of a ministry that Jerry held dear, the support of queer youth across the spectrum of identity and all the health, housing, and emotional challenges they face. A leading voice for that mission in Philadelphia is the Attic Center for Youth, with whom the Cathedral Arts program will be sharing the proceeds from the sale of art in this exhibition. 2 of the paintings in the show are directly related to Jerry's loss of a lover to the AIDS epidemic in 1993. Jerry's Madrid paintings from the 1980s combine detailed and brilliantly colored representation of the brick architecture of Madrid with the surrealistic evocation of AIDS in the symbolic form of a raging cat eyeing 2 lovers on the street. A text expressing his rage at the loss of his lover is at the center of another painting from that same period. But Jerry's artistic style ranged far from this detailed brushwork to the abstract coloristic portrayal of the mythological Minotaur, and to the darkly colored, nature-saturated mixed media paintings of his Icarus series. The pairing of his augmented etching of the face of Christ with the abstract blocks of monochromatic color in an unrelated painting we found suggests some of the spiritual depth of his art across boundaries of technique and material. Jerry was also fascinated by found relics and bones he stumbled across during walks at the shore or on the street. His 2 very different representations of the crucifixion in this exhibition attest to his vivid, dreamlike imagination and love of ancient symbols, like Leonardo's Vitruvian Man. Several of these relic objects surround the razor-sharp line of the Madrid paintings we see again in the later multivalent Christian symbolism of his Black Madonna of Pie. This obsession with detailed line comes back again in his later etchings, produced in his role as mentor of the print room at the Fleischer Art Memorial. Nothing quite took us aback, though, as this blazing triptych with the dazzling gold suns and suggestive green shadows hidden behind the thickly painted sun rays. We hope you'll visit the cathedral before October 16th, 2022 to see this remarkable range of work in person, and even consider bringing one home with you for the benefit of the Attic Youth Center. Just call the cathedral office using the number on the screen during regular business hours.